What's up, guys? We're back. New Comic Tuesday.
Yay!
I am Drew with Comics Elite here with
Kyle, not Kevin.
So once again, please, if you're new here, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. It's down there somewhere. Usually, we do new videos all throughout the week. We're going to do some more. We got some solicitation videos we're going to do. We're going to hopefully, maybe, possibly do some news videos. And later this year, we're going to be hitting the con scene. Going to try to. Yeah, we've already got our press. We've been approved as press for the convention scene. So,
Hey,
yeah,
somebody trusts us.
Yes, and we're not going to say. I can't say what or who, but
it's something.
There's something happening at Comics Elite here in a couple weeks. Something's happening in a couple weeks, guys.
Correct.
Okay.
We'll see.
So, Skibbits and Mez. Here we go. Skibbits and Mez for the week of April 19th, 2022. Every week it seems like I'm getting more and more forgiving than you are.
Yeah, I'm getting harsh. I don't know. Could be because bad mood. I don't know what, but again, that's why we say collect what you want.
Yeah,
don't
that's
listen to
very
the
true.
haters.
Yes,
we give our opinion.
We're not haters. We give our opinions.
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes it could be an off week.
Yes,
I don't know.
That is absolutely 100% true.
Or I'm just pissed.
It was Easter. You shouldn't be pissed.
It's true. He's risen.
Yes, he is risen. So let's go ahead and get to the Mez, and we'll get to the Skibbits. So the Mez are the ones that could go either way on. 50-50, flip a coin, do what you will.
You got extra scratch?
Yeah. So I have here are my Mez for the week, and those are
mine.
Wow. Okay.
It's one of those weeks.
All right, so let me go ahead and crack open my tasty adult beverage, my tasty cola cocktail.
Yeah. Nice. Refreshing.
Very refreshing. Here we go.
Bruce Willis after that.
Yeah.
You should.
Okay, first man of the week I've got is Catwoman Lonely City Book 3.
What the fuck is this called?
That wasn't that for you?
Yeah. Sailor Ragowinski.
No, it was Sailor Ragowski, number 1.
Sure.
Wow.
Ragowski.
Wow.
Bludnovsky.
Wow. Kyle.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was okay. I'm not a big manga fan. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I know this is Americanized-ish manga, so it's a little easier to digest / read.
I really enjoyed the art in it. The art is amazing.
Yeah, like if you're into that world. Now, I don't know how pure manga fans are going to like this book or not. They may be like, it's not I don't know, because I'm not a big manga fan. So hence why it's a meh. It's not bad. It's just a little out there. It's a little much for me. But I don't know. It wasn't bad.
So clearly I had a little bit more fun with it than you did.
You had more fun with it. And
yes.
and I get it. I get the point.
And I'm not the biggest manga fan either.
Yeah.
We're not the biggest. I've only started reading Berserk, and I've been reading The Guyver. So what does that tell you?
And I read Volume 1 of A Chainsaw Man.
Okay.
And I like part of it. Part of it's really creepy. In a weird way.
Yeah.
Like not in a creepy, disgusting way. So it's okay. Yeah. That's all I got to say.
I got Catwoman Lonely City, Book 3.
Okay.
Cliff Chang's art is decent.
Mm-hmm.
It's not great. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
It's meh. His art is meh in this. Mm-hmm. The story as I see it should have ended right here. This is where the story should have ended. Because what we're left with at the end, it doesn't really fit or belong. It's like, no, now you're just getting greedy here. Mm-hmm. It's like you should have just ended it there at the protest or whatever, and should have ended right there. The dialogue is okay, and there's a few Queenslay moments which are very groan-inducing. And
I know.
Look, okay, she's a fictional character. I'm not body shaming, but Poison Ivy, she's been eating a little bit more than just plants. Looks like
she's not vegetarian.
No, she's not. No, she is not. No.
Not with that body.
No.
I get they're older, but like not everybody that gets older gets fat.
No. A lot of people get thinner, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is just bizarre to me. Like, why do you feel the need to do that?
Especially one who's part plant or is alleged
yeah.
Whatever.
I know.
It's a meh. Next one, I got Captain America 0.
Fight for the art alone, right?
Yes. Oh, you got
Robbins.
Did I have that as a? No, I had that as a skip. I had that as a skip.
That's fine. I didn't read it.
Because
I fucking hate this series, and it's a meh because I didn't read it. I haven't liked it, and Tim Seeley's all over the place.
Yeah,
he's one of those guys. He is all over the place with his writing. You have no idea what you're going to get: the good, the bad, and the ugly. I gave it a meh because I didn't read it, and I haven't liked this series, so I'm not going to shit on it.
Okay, fair enough.
Captain America
number 0. First, the art in this is sensational.
It's spectacular.
The art is spectacular.
Yes,
absolutely. No qualms about that.
Nope.
No qualms.
You will not. No. Anybody that says it sucks is wrong.
Okay. Second, the story. What story?
Exactly.
There is no story in this.
No.
You're spending $5 for both quote unquote Captain Americas to stop a rocket and to hear Zola spew racist stuff towards Sam.
Yeah.
That is it. The ending was beyond cheesy, in my honest opinion, and leaves me still skeptical about where this is all going. And this is an overpriced free comic book day book.
100%. This
is a free comic book day comic, and they just slapped $4.99 on it. I think $4.99, $5.99, $4.99 on it.
Yeah.
No, none of it mattered. No. By the end of this, none of it mattered. None.
It was pointless.
Yes. And okay, look, it doesn't matter what Marvel says or does. Steve will always be the Captain America, just as Peter will always be Spider-Man, and Logan will always be Wolverine. Bruce Banner will always be Hulk. Thor will always be Thor.
Yes.
That's how it is. I'm sorry. When you have 2 Captain Americas, you have no Captain Americas.
It's true.
Yeah. All right. It's a meh.
Didn't sound like it.
Art is beautiful. Art is beautiful. Check it out for the art. Art is gorgeous. Terrific. John Carter and Mars, number 1.
I have Knighted.
Knighted? Do I have?
5 of 5.
No, I don't have that one. I got John Carter and Mars, number 1.
Okay.
Knighted.
I still, the pacing is completely off in this 5 of 5 series. We're supposed to believe at this point in issue 5 that this character has somehow turned from a milquetoast cuck to a guy that is sure of himself.
It's slightly,
but he still gets routed in his own book at the end of this. Mm-hmm. Somebody else comes in and saves the day and saves him. And then he is then forced to then be like, you know what? You're better than me. You should get the promotion instead of. It's like, this is your book.
Yeah, I was a little bit more forgiving on it than you, but yeah, Greg Hurwitz, you can tell he pulled his punch on that. Yeah. You know, it's like, no, what you did is that you kept your hero from being a true hero. You pulled the punch. Yeah.
If it's his book.
Yeah, it is.
The protagonist. He has to save the day. Other than that, if you're going to do it with somebody else, then why not make it their book? Like, it's...
No, it very much reminded me of The Old Man Hawkeye by Ethan Sachs, where that was Clint Barton's book. But then Ethan Sachs, I think it was Ethan Sachs. You know, I don't have my phone on.
I can't remember.
Yeah. But Kate Bishop came in and saved the day, saved his ass. It became her book. It's like, no, not reading it for her. I'm reading it for Clint. It's like
titled that.
Yeah, it's kind of turned into the crime scene investigator girls book. Yeah.
And so some of this, I the art, I still like the art.
Tex,
in this book.
Yeah, Tex's art is beautiful.
Art's great, and it's just a lot of the dialogue. It just seems kind of off. I'm like, are you trying to be funny, sarcastic? I don't know, because it's still coming off kind of mean spirited a lot of the time. So
that's the thing. It's a very mean spirited comic.
Oh yeah.
Ever since issue 1, it's a very mean spirited comic.
So so I feel like in 5 issues, it didn't really do enough as far as this character to stick the landing for me to want to continue to read it. So it's a man, the fact that the art's still good and I can see what they're trying to do, and I really kind of like this character, and I wanted to see him stick the landing and become sure of himself, become strong, all that. And it's like, didn't quite get it. So it's not bad. John Carter of Mars.
John Carter of Mars, number 1. First, the art in this is god awful.
Yeah,
art is
terrible.
This was the Thundercats roar treatment for John Carter.
Ugh.
And I was fuming reading this with this damn art.
Mm-hmm.
The story is somewhat interesting. Like, when does this take place?
Is it like a jumping off point? Is it like a retelling?
I don't know. I think it's supposed to take place. The intro is like, I guess, showing what happened to him, and but how it's drawn afterwards, it's like, wait a minute. You're saying your wife's a Civil War historian?
Yeah.
But you're wearing Union garb.
Yeah.
How can you be a historian of something that just happened probably a couple years prior to that, if not a year? Yeah. Nothing is really lining up to this. And I'm giving it it's a better story than Captain America Zero. At least I'll give it that. It's an interesting story by the end because I want to know what's going to happen in the next issue. Because I want to know when this all takes place. I'm still engaged in this. Whereas Captain America Zero, I'm like, what the hell's the point of this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a one-off.
Yeah.
That felt like. I get it. Yeah. I hated the art.
So it was like a trade-off with this at Captain America Zero. Captain America Zero had beautiful art, no shit story. This had an interesting story, shit art. So, yeah.
I'll give you that. Yeah. That's fair. That's it for my mez.
Okay, I got a few more. I've got Batman the Knight, number 4 of 10.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay. The last issue I recommended, because I thought it was getting better.
Too. Yeah.
So, despite all his training, Bruce is still an idiot and gives away his whole plan to a student at the dojo he's training at.
Correct.
Gives away his whole plan. And to be honest, this dojo is in training. It looks like a cakewalk to the training from Batman Begins. In comparison. If you look what he did at Batman Begins, the way he's doing in this, it's like Batman Begins is fucking more intense than this in this comic.
Yeah.
Hell, even what I put Giaris through in Born of Blood is more intense than what Bruce goes through in this.
We see to carry some water pails.
And
kind of. Well, actually, his buddy does it for him.
Yeah. And Bruce was just a whiny bitch in this too, and this was after spending a year to be trained as a weapon, he's still whining like a little bitch in this comic. It's ridiculous. This whole issue was just incredibly stupid. You have a solid idea here, but every wrong decision is executed with it. Mm-hmm. Every wrong decision, in my opinion. He's telling everyone at this rate, and the way this comic series is going, he's telling everyone his fucking identity, and it's like, who the hell's not going to know he's Batman by the end of this series?
Well, he said his name was
Bruce Wayne. No,
Tom or Jake or Jack.
You think he does tell someone he's Bruce Wayne?
Well, the leader knows he's Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
already. Because
of course he does.
He's
yes,
Bruce Wayne. But like the buddy doesn't know he's Bruce Wayne. Well, he knows it from Gotham.
Yes,
of course, because they have a dialect in Gotham.
Yes, of course, yeah. The point of this is that we're supposed to see him, Bruce, growing mentally and physically. But mentally, he's honestly regressed at this opinion, in my opinion. He hasn't gotten smarter. And he's just an absolute idiot who hasn't learned a damn thing. And by far, this was a huge step back.
Yeah. My big question was, how long was he there?
It's supposed to be a year. That's what it sounded like. A year he was there. But
I thought the art was really bad because I'm having a hard time telling the difference between him and his.
Yeah, how he's struggling with it. They completely cut his hair. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like he's cut.
I'm going to say this again. I have to. Yeah. I mean, when you're our age, we've seen Batman the Animated Series many times.
Yes.
When they flash back to him in the past, it is incredibly well told.
Yeah.
Well, that's because Paul Dini is a better storyteller than Chip Zdarsky. But no one figured out that he was Bruce Wayne. No. He always said, my name is John Smith. My name is blah, 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 this and that. Yep. No one knew he was fucking Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yes.
Yeah, I just...
Hey, why is this billionaire learning these martial arts skills?
Yeah.
Can't put that together.
I'm going to be the world's greatest detective, huh?
Yeah.
I'm sure that doesn't mean
Jesus Christ. No, it is... No, this is just a huge step back. No. Woo! Okay, next up, I got Patriotica United. Like I said, apparently I was a little bit more forgiving on this. Yeah. Where are my notes on this?
I'm surprised you took any.
Yeah. The art in this?
Art's good.
Specifically the women?
Oh, yeah.
This is a dated reference of Bill Clinton seal of approval. Yes. Oh my God.
2 very big thumbs up.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. The story, women as gods, and they're fighting their mothers and daughters and their friends' mothers and daughters. But my God, these ladies in here.
Oh yeah,
I love it. I just the art in this. The ladies are beautiful in this. I love it.
I stopped right after page 2, and I'm just looking at the pictures. I'm just like, this is pretty good.
Yeah, this will get every young man's fancy. You know?
Oh yes,
yes, absolutely. I love it.
A lot
yes,
of sticky pages in that book.
Next up, I got corollary number 1.
Oh man,
there's an interesting idea here. It's just not executed that well.
Oh, the art is abysmal.
The art is terrible. Yes,
awful.
So in this world, in space, on different planets, if you have a twin, you die as well. The way I understand it. But one girl has survived, and people, aliens, they want to know how. There's just a lot of meandering and useless dialogue for over 15 pages, and then we get to the main plot of this. Then we get to this in the last 5 pages. It's like, yeah. Next up, I've got Jennifer Blood.
Okay.
Number 007, number 7. I thought that was interesting. I saw that. I'm like, hey,
it's cute.
7. Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Jennifer and a guy are going to assassinate someone, and
yeah,
very long, really drawn out with dumb, snarky dialogue. But Jennifer Blood is drawn very sexy in this, specifically in some of those hot yoga positions.
You can tell the guy was sweating.
Oh, the guy was sweating. Watching the hot yoga.
Yeah.
You get it? Hot yoga.
I just
sweat.
got that. Oh.
Last one I got, Doctor Strange number 1.
Really?
Nah, it wasn't bad. It's
we get them back. We get
them back. But
the one shot.
It's just a one shot. But the nightmare. It wasn't really nightmares. Nightmare.
Yeah.
Didn't really amount to much of anything at all. No, it was just that's it. Really, it was better than the Morbius one shot that Ralph Macchio did a couple years ago or a year ago. It's like this is fucking boring, but this one's like, yeah, it's all right.
Oh, the art was amazing.
Yes, absolutely, yes. Go either way on it. Flip a coin.
Fair.
All right. Skip it.
Pick all your mez are basically in here.
I guess we could have saved time by doing that.
Probably. I could have talked about it.
But naturally, if we have the same skip-its, we'll talk about them at the same time.
We will.
Okay.
I'll probably talk about the ones you already talked about. Unless you have one that you want to talk about.
I'm going to figure out which one's the
best of the worst.
Well, you already talked about it. Let's do Robin's number 66.
Okay, I'll do Catwoman.
Why don't you go ahead and finish my thoughts?
Yeah, I really didn't like this art in this book.
Yeah, it's not Cliff Chang's best.
No. And I'm tired of the references to 2020 and the protests and the riots and all this shit and cops are bad and evil. It's like, oh, okay, we get it. Thank you. Tell something new. I just wasn't a fan, and this should have been the end. Honestly, this should have been the last issue. So, wasn't a fan.
Okay.
Robin's
number 6. Look, you could have skipped the first 5 issues and just read this one because it's all summed up in this issue.
Damn,
every single thing.
That's the only one I should have read.
And you know what? The story is still atrocious at best, and art is terrible. And,
Never liked the art.
Look, I'm sorry, but when you do the evil deeds that this kid does, there is no way you're going free. It does not fucking matter. You are not going free.
The heart of gold, though.
That's like, no, they have the best of intentions. No, you're going to fucking jail. It doesn't happen that way. But apparently, if your intentions are right, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah. You can just say with all due respect.
Yeah. No, just because you say that, you can't just mean you can say whatever you want.
Yes, it does.
All right, that's it. Yep.
I get it.
Yes,
that's fair.
This is gonna be the quickest, I think, Skip It and Mez. It was a small week, I read less than 30.
Yeah, and I really had to push some that I probably shouldn't have into my top 10.
Yeah, I think a lot of books got pushed this week.
Yeah.
So next one, looks like one I'm going to do is
so many good ones.
I'm going to do Avengers 55.
Okay, I have that.
Yeah.
I think I recommended the last one. Did not recommend this one.
No.
This, wow. This was boring as all hell.
It was boring as all hell, but I mean, T'Challa says something in here that is very hypocritical of him and his home nation. It's like record scratching. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. No. What you're accusing Nighthawk of is exactly what you and your nation do. All right? No. Pot, meat, kettle. Yeah. And after everything with Nighthawk and the Squadron Supreme, it's like, you seriously, honestly make him the chairman? I mean, I'm going to give it away. It's like...
Well, he's earned it.
It's like, it is seriously the dumbest ending and dumbest decision. Only Jason Aaron could write this. Only Jason Aaron. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because this thing's that bad.
Yes.
It's like, what are you trying to say? It's like, just fucking get out. Just get to the point. Everyone's just standing around not doing anything, and nobody fights anything in this.
No, there's no fight. It's just meandering and talking for 22, 24 pages.
It's like, this isn't Avengers.
No.
This is boring.
No.
Yeah, I did not like this at all.
No, it's just condoning and supporting villainous activities.
That's true.
So, yeah.
But hey, that's the new thing.
Yes, it is.
It's hip. Yeah,
the kids are into. Yeah.
Apparently.
Yep.
Yeah.
Villains are heroes now. Didn't you know?
Yes, they are. They're on the covers. Skip it. Gone.
Wolverine number 20.
Really? I got that. You mean Deadpool 20?
Yeah. So let me get this straight. The mutants have surface-to-air missiles on their Woodstock Island.
That was the first thing I was like,
and use them to blow Deadpool out of the sky.
Aren't you the all loving people?
Yeah, aren't you the peaceful, loving? Yeah, it's like, but you have surface-to-air missiles you use to blow Deadpool out of the sky.
Isn't he a mutant?
Then they say that he's kind of.
Yeah, it's like, what are you trying to say here?
Yeah.
About Deadpool, it's like he's half me.
Yeah, Deadpool trying to get back with X-Force. That's all this is.
Yeah,
and
literally, that's all it is. It's a Deadpool comic.
And on top of that, toward the end, the fact that Wolverine's greatest nemesis is a middle-aged woman in a wheelchair is hysterical. I was laughing beyond belief. I'm like going through this. I'm like, this is Wolverine's nemesis, a middle-aged woman in a wheelchair. This is his nemesis.
Like this,
I couldn't believe it.
I was writing out some notes, and I'm like, this clearly they have no idea what to do with the real Wolverine, and they don't care.
No, and I would say clearly the writer is more focused on Ghost Rider than Wolverine.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, literally anybody but Wolverine right now. They're like, oh, okay, we can't have Wolverine be a man and be strong because that's not the narrative we're pushing. But we got to continue to put out Wolverine because he's the most popular character we have. But we can't.
And when there was another small thing too, it's in the dialogue. Apparently, it's okay for the mutants to resurrect one another, but humans, oh hell no!
Correct.
Can't do that. Humans can't. Mutants can. It's fine. Perfect. The humans, no, you can't.
Yeah,
you can't.
I can't. And I was kind of agreeing with Deadpool kind of at the beginning of this. Like he was kind of talking shit about the mutants, and I'm like, raising some good points.
He's kind of the voice of it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable as it sounds. Deadpool's the voice of reason.
Yeah. Despite his best efforts, he is, and I was like, you make some valid points here about how selfish and pathetic and worthless and terrible these people are.
Yeah.
But he wants to join them anyway. Yeah.
I don't get it.
Dumb.
Next one I've got Spider-Gwen, Gwenverse number 2.
What? I got it. Number 2.
There's no story. There's no
story, but it's her as Captain America.
Yeah. There's no. We've dropped. I try not to drop the F-bombs, but there's no story here.
It's a key though. We get to see Gwen America.
Gwen America.
Yay! Did you see the best part where she had stickers on the shield?
Stunning and brave.
Because let's take the piss out of that too.
Yeah,
like everything else. I hate.
There's no story here.
There's no story. Just like with Miles Morales, it's like you can't do anything other than turn them into every other character in the Marvel Universe.
If you do that, you have no character.
Yeah. Because then it's just tropes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, one of them's Thor. Oh, hey, one of them's Captain America. Oh, hey, it's like, and. But see, the thing is, I didn't want to see Steve Rogers as anybody else.
No.
And if it did, it would have been in a what if comic book, and it would have been 10 pages. Max. It's like, I don't want to see these other characters as other characters anyway, because they can generally stand on their own. So if you have a shit character, like Spider-Gwen that nobody.
It's for the aesthetic.
Yes.
You know, that's all they're there for the aesthetic. Yeah.
Yeah. And you have derivatives of derivatives. And then it's like, well, we got nothing to do with them. So let's just give them the same stories that we've already had.
And put on a sexy Greg Land cover. Boom. There you go.
And it sells. So let's limit it to 3,000
Yeah.
whatever. And it'll sell.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're into this,
Good for you.
good for you. Don't like
Awesome. Yeah.
it. But it's not for me anymore.
Nope.
So
Next one I got Wonder Girl number 202.
Wonder Girl.
Yeah. So I'm not spoiling anything because DC went ahead and spoiled it. Artemis was the killer.
Yay!
And if you get mad, hey, I didn't do it. DC spoiled it a few days ago.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I was just like, okay. You know how long it took?
It did not make any damn sense.
How long it took for this character to go into why she
Well,
it's like,
not just that, but we don't even really see her investigate.
No,
it's just her summarizing.
Yes,
What
let me tell you who didn't do it, and then I'll tell you who did it because I don't know how to write, so I gotta fill 15 pages.
Well, that's one thing about Joelle. I mean, I think it's Joelle Jones who wrote. Yeah, Joelle Jones, amazing artist.
Yes,
amazing story writer. That's another story.
You're padding this out big time.
Yeah.
Like there could have been a really cool Agatha Christie murder mystery.
Yes, absolutely.
Here,
yeah.
And it would have been a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
You're already contained on an island.
Yeah.
It's like you already have that going for you. And so it could have been a really good, interesting, character.
So let's understand, let's try to break down the title here. The Trial of the Amazons.
Yes.
When I say trial, I mean the trial as in what sense? Because clearly there's no battle trials.
None. There's no court.
There's no court. That's very true. There's no court. The trial of emotions?
Could be. Yeah. There's no trial of anything, really. Emotions, I guess.
Yeah. If you're watching this, let us know what you think that the trial refers to. If you somehow dug through the interwebs to figure out what what this title means, do let us know. Yeah.
No trial by combat.
No.
Trial by words.
The minute they tried to have one, boom, the floor collapses. It's like, talk about subverting expectations. Yeah.
That's what they're good at.
Yes, they are.
I think I wrote that down. That's what they do here.
The School of Ryan Johnson, subversion of expectations.
Because that's the fun thing to do nowadays because everybody does it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, what? What was the point of why did you pad this out for so long? Mm-hmm. And then you're supposed to have this big emotional hit. Like, you're the one who betrayed. It's like,
it's like, none of this is believable.
Yeah. And then they're like, why did you do it? And she's like, I'm not going to tell you.
No,
because you didn't know.
No, it would have been a good twist of an ending if Nubia fucking did it.
Yeah.
That would have been a hell of a twist. Like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
I did not see that coming. Holy crap.
Nobody would have.
That would have been a brilliant move to do.
Yeah.
But no.
Can't do it.
Nope. Can't. Won't. Nope.
Not now.
Gotta be the redhead. Another redhead. Faces ginger side. Yep.
And we don't know why because I don't think they wrote a reason why.
No, they didn't. No. Next up, I got Nightwing number 91.
Really? Got that. Night Bling.
The emotional validation and the back padding for Nightwing and what he's done by Flash, it really shows you just how dumb Flash is and that he's just as dumb as Nightwing is.
Yeah.
It was pretty much Flash just validating everything Nightwing had done since Tom Taylor took over.
Correct.
And no, Wally, you are really showing how much of an idiot you are, and I'm kind of concerned for your kids, honestly, at this point.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
So we had Flash stop KGB's literally like it was nothing in a page.
Yes.
And then he was dumb enough to put the location of the bomb in a GPS on a phone.
Yeah.
And that stopped in a page.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why even write it?
On top of that, he beats up a girl. Congrats. He easily beats up a girl. Congrats.
Yeah, it's like, why did you even write this? Like, well, wouldn't it be funny if they were to stop this in a page? It's like...
And now, another problem I had, and then apparently, allegedly, this top secret cabal of assassins computer network is manipulated in the dumbest and most predictable of ways.
Yes.
Like, as soon as I read it, I'm like, you are full of shit. No. This would never happen if this group was just that secretive.
There's another secret group.
Stupid. Yes.
How many secret groups are there? Yeah. And then they all, it's like, come on. You mean
it's easily thwarted in 2 pages. It's like,
with a punch?
No. This is stupid.
It really is.
No, this has not gotten any better.
It is just, again, subverting expectations.
I want to like this. I want to, but it's that thing where you may not have noticed, but your brain did. My brain is noticing these things that are just like, no, this is not right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, this shouldn't be solved this easily.
No. That's not the wallet inspector.
Yeah. No. Always. It's me every time.
Next one I've got is Catwoman 42.
I got that too.
From we see how insane Catwoman is, and it only continues with her emotional manipulation of women and men alike.
Yeah.
Our hero, ladies and gentlemen, our protagonist.
She's an anti-hero.
Oh, okay. And then it's just nonstop scenes of talk, and the cheesiest, the Gouda cheese of endings.
Oh, yeah.
I'm done at this point. The next issue and who's in it has me officially tapped out.
Mm-hmm.
No mas. I am done. And this main cover, horseshit. Doesn't happen.
Nope.
If this whole issue was about him chasing her or whatnot, not the eBay whatnot, but I would have recommended it compared to what we got here.
That's fair. I would have too.
No.
And so we get to just have her interior monologue for ever.
At great lengths, whether you want her to or not.
Doing nothing but shitting on how stupid men are and how men don't bother to study women's tactics and fighting because they're women and they don't know how to fight, apparently. It's like, what? You're making a lot of assumptions, but like, what? What does that have to do with anything?
When you look at what Rom V did with Catwoman to what's going on now, it is a big, big difference.
It's huge.
Yes.
It's like, just tell a story. Like, what's the overall theme of it? Like, what is the theme of this story? No idea.
She's independent? She doesn't need no man?
I guess. But so what? Like, what is that? But what's the point of that? Like, yeah. You would think that there would be if they're going to give you 6 or 12 issues, it's like, okay, what is your theme? Where's your start and where's your end point?
I think I think there's a theme somewhere in here, but we're just not seeing it. But I think she don't need no man. I think that's what it is.
But she's never needed a man.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Look at Tom King.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, I don't. It's like, so what are you trying to say? It's like, what's your point?
Yeah.
Well, what's the overall point here? Because I'm getting lost in the minutia.
It's about the myth of the male penis. Is what it is.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
Last one I've got is. Oh, if you've never seen it, watch Sorority Boys. It is a great movie. Wonder Woman Evolution number 6 of 8.
This has been one of the worst series of all time.
Yes, it is. The real evil villain. Climate change.
Climate change.
Wah, 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 wah.
I read it out loud to my wife.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? Why is this in a book? We got 2 of them.
Yeah.
We got 2 climate changes this week. This one, and what the hell was the other one? It was Captain America.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So in Captain America, they were told that the waters were going to rise up and kill us in 20 years. Mm-hmm. The sun's going to cook us in 85 years.
Yes.
I don't know which one's right.
I don't know. It's very close.
We got 20 years or we got 85 years. I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, we're screwed.
We need to start planning. Yeah.
I got to know.
Yeah.
Am I getting a boat or am I getting underground because the sun's going to cook us?
I don't know. Stephanie Phillips, let us know, please.
Wonder Woman doesn't know, and she needs to fight the sun.
Yeah. So this, I was reading this. I'm thinking, why does this all sound familiar?
Mm-hmm.
It turned into a shitty version of Highlander 2. If you've never seen it, check out Highlander 2.
Is there a good version of Highlander 2?
No, there is not. They made a director's cut of it, and it's like, this isn't much better. It's a shitty version of Highlander 2. Daniel Warren Johnson's Wonder Woman story he did, and All-Star Superman. If you remember how that ended with Superman.
Yeah.
It just a shitty version of all those. A shittier version of Highlander 2. You know, it can't get much worse than that.
This really is bad.
Yeah, it is terrible. Yes.
I say it without any hyperbole. This is one of the worst series I've ever read.
To the point where I would rather watch Highlander 2 on repeat for 6 hours straight than read this issue again.
Yeah. Yeah, I would too.
We should record ourselves doing that.
We should. Yeah. That'd be a good one.
Yes.
We got two more.
Two more. Yeah, 2 more to go. Oh, man.
They're going to be dead in 80 years. What are we gonna do?
I got to know, Stephanie Phillips. We're going to be dead so soon. We got to know.
I don't know. All right. So I think these you've already talked about, but Jennifer Blood.
It's fair.
It's just dumb.
It's yo-yoing back and forth. I really don't.
There's parts of it that are really fun, and she is drawn very sexily, but stories are just so rote, and they're just really bad. And I try to get the humor in it, but I'm like, this isn't funny either. So yeah, it's all over the place. Didn't like it. Then I got Captain America 0. I had to skip the art. Terrific.
We are on the record 36 minutes in, and before that, the art in this is terrific.
Art is phenomenal.
Yes.
It gives Alex Ross a run for his money.
It kind of does. It does at times, yeah.
At times, I'm like...
Until Alex Ross's Fantastic Four story comes out later this year.
Correct.
Yeah.
Art aside, I'm tired of these two just jacking each other off this entire book.
It really, it's like, my God.
Hey, you're Captain America. No, you're Captain America.
It is the cheesiest and dumb. Like, it is beyond 80s action movie cliches. I mean, okay, so I love Tango and Cash.
I just watched that 2 days ago.
Yeah, it's take Tango and Cash, but make it dumber, cheesier, and stupider. That's what it felt like.
Yeah, because there's fun to be had in Tango and Cash.
Exactly.
They play off each other incredibly well.
Yes.
These two don't.
They're just jerking each other off.
They're seriously just jerking each other off the whole time. That's all it is, and they're stopping a giant
rocket.
It's a phallic symbol.
There's a lot of jerking off here. And phallic symbols here.
Now what's everybody looking at? Really bad. Oh my God. Yeah, I didn't really like any of the dialogue in that book. So if you want to get it for the art, I don't blame you. But
like I said, I would not buy this. It is a free comic book day comic.
Really, it should have been.
Yeah,
perfect free comic book day book.
Yeah.
All right, I got the Patriotica United. Listen, you're not getting into this for the story. You're not getting it for the story. You're not reading this book. I got through 2 pages and I stopped reading it because it's absolute garbage. But the art is not bad. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. So I don't blame you if you want it. It's $4.
Could do. I would
Captain America.
Yes, I would rather spend $4 on this than Captain America.
Yeah.
Yes.
So hey, yeah, I put that art side by side. It's pretty tough. John Carter of Mars #1.
That's another one that's fair. Very fair.
This art pissed me off right from Jump
Like
Street.
I said, it is the Thundercats word treatment of John Carter of Mars.
It took me out of the story 100%. Like if you wanted to get back to basics with John Carter, which I'm all for because his character has been around for almost
100 years. Almost 100 years at this point. Yeah.
And it's like, okay, it wouldn't hurt doing a retelling of who he is. And
exactly.
It's like that's what people need. And that's what I would need at this point. But with this anime bullshit art, it's not even anime. It's terrible.
Like I said, it's Thundercats Roar. Yeah, Steven Universe Thundercats Roar bullshit. Yeah.
I'm like, this doesn't fit this story at all. It's just it was, missing everything from that art. So I didn't get it. So I didn't like it. I didn't want to read it. So you cover it alone. Yeah. Skip it. All right.
It's a visual medium, guys.
Yeah.
Comic books are a visual medium. All right.
Corollary #1 from Source Point Press. Didn't like it. I hated the art. Art in this one. I'm not an art snob, but art's got to be decent for me to at least even try to read it. And if you're gonna pull this Mickey Mouse bullshit,
well, not just that. This doesn't happen until over halfway through the comic, and it's like,
and I'm
thinking it's gonna be a warrior comic, but I'm like, we get space aliens and twins.
That's what I was like. Is this like a Red Sonja thing? And I was like, okay. And she's working out kind of like Goku does on some of those pods. It's like I'm like, okay, this is something, but I'm like, okay. Still waiting. Yeah. What's the point? And I've given up because the art sucks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd skip it. And my last one, I have Sea of Souls.
It took to the end of the video for me to do a
Sea of Souls, Cinescope. This comic is $9. It is a $9 book.
Uh-huh.
If you want to get basically Tales from the Crypt.
Yes. That's so.
But
I love Tales from the Crypt. I
do
love Vault
too.
of Horror. I love shock suspense stories. Yes.
Pick up some old stuff and read it for much cheaper than $9 in this, and it's done a little bit better tongue in cheek. And it just felt like that, but I'm sitting here, I'm like, this is $9. I'm sitting here thinking, is this worth $9? Art's good.
Art is really good.
Art's good.
It changed 3 different artists. There's
Yeah.
three stories, 3 different artists.
First story I thought was really good. First story was fun
Mhm.
with the chick and the cutting up of people and stuff like that. I thought it was something. Second story wasn't bad. And
well, you have to have that wrap up story. You have to have the one that ties it all together.
Ties it all together.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting here. I'm just like, Tales from the Crypt did so much better. And you could probably get them for cheaper.
Not the original prints.
Not the original.
No.
If you could find any of those.
I saw one last year at PlanetCon. I should have bought it and I didn't. Yeah.
I've only seen reprints. Yeah, so for $9, if it's your taste, if it's your preference, you're already going to pick it up anyway, regardless of the price. But if you're going to be trying to find something, I can't recommend spending $9 on this. That's why. So that's it.
There we go, guys. Let's give it some minutes for the weekend of April 19th, 2022. What do you guys think? Are we 100% correct? Am I 100% correct? Cal 1% correct? Let us know in the comments, guys. We truly care and want to know what you guys think. Yes.
Unless it's bad.
Yes. Unless it's bad.
Then shut up.
Kidding.
Joking.
Jeez. I mean, it's amazing just how many people just can't take a joke.
No.
So we'll see you guys again here very soon with the top 10. And like we said before when we started, stay tuned in a couple weeks. There's a big announcement coming soon. Big announcement coming soon, guys. Yeah.
Could it be?